Hi children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine, right? And we are the class of 5. And what is our subject? Science. Okay, what we have discussed in the previous class, we have learned about the one special thing yesterday, that is about the organic and inorganic fertilizers. How fertilizers are used, means what type of fertilizers, which is helpful for the plants and which is not helpful for the plant, right? Some fertilizers will be prepared with the help of the man, and some fertilizers will be prepared with the help of the machines. With the machines prepared, if we prepare with the machines, those are called as inorganic fertilizers. If we prepared by ourselves, means by man-made, those are called as the organic fertilizers. Today we are going to know about how to grow crops. Most important thing is that how we have good cultivating practices. Good cultivating practices. Good cultivating practices. Yes. Okay, good cultivating practices. What is meant by cultivation already we have learned. There are the 7 steps which how the plant, how the seed will grow into a new plant and we are getting harvested. That type of process is called as a cultivation. Practices means how we have to improve the soil fertility and all these things. Today we are going to learn about the good cultivative practices in our soil or in our plants. What is the main thing here? Cultivation. How we have to do cultivation? Yes, with the help of the soil, we have to give the plant the most important nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, all these things. If we give the sufficient amount of either of the nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, all these, then the plant will grow into a new plant very strong. So that today we are going to observe good cultivating practices in order to provide food for the large amount of the people. Now, why the cultivation is needed? Yes, to provide the large amount of the food. Means here daily, every day we are increasing the population. If the population is increased, then what we have to do? Yes. Now the food productivity also should be increased. Here to increase the food productivity, we are going to cultivate. It is the most important to follow the cultivating practices. To improve the more food, we have to follow the what we have to follow? Cultivating practices, good cultivating practices. The first one, the crop to be sown in the selected according to the type of the soil. How we have to grow the soil? Yes, according to the type of soil. The crop should be grown according to the type of the soil. What is meant by type of the soil? Means type means here some of the soils will be in the black color, some of the soils will be sandy soil, some of the soils will be in the normal mode. Means according to the type of the soil, we need to select the crop. Either like a wheat, a jowar or rice, anything. According to the type of the soil. If the soil is very fertile, if the soil is alluvial soil, if the soil is a black soil, according to the soil, we need to sow the seeds. What is the first thing here? Type of the soil is important for the cultivative practices. And next one, the seeds to be sown with a good quality. Yes, next one, the seeds can be grown with good quality. Yes, if the seeds are very having the good quality, then only we will get the high amount of the yield or high amount of harvesting. Means the food will be increasing. How? Yeah, the seeds are in the good quality. And next one, what we have to do of the seeds taking? We have to sow. Next, depth of the seed. Depth of the seed. Depth of the seeds sown in soil. Yes, here the point I said. What is the main point? After taking the good quality of the seeds, what we have to do? Yes, we have to take the depth. Means if we have dig the soil very deeply and sown the seed, it will not get the proper amount of the yield or proper amount of cultivation. So we need to dig according to the soil fertility, according to the seed. We should be taking some depth. Suppose if we have to sow the seed in 2 centimeters or 3 centimeters in the soil, according to the length of the soil or according to the seed, we have to sow the seeds in the soil. Next one, the field should be regularly irrigated. What is the irrigation here? Irrigation should be there. Irrigation means water facility. We have to provide water facility for all types of crops. Means here mainly cultivation is nothing but the irrigation. If we provide the water, air, sunlight, all these things, then only the plant will get good amount of the yield or we can get good harvest. The same way here irrigation means water. We have to give the sufficient water in the form of the rain or in the form of the borewell. We can use all types of water sources and we have to give the water for the plants. And next one, weeding. Here we have to remove weeds, particularly in particular. If we do not remove the weeds, then what will happen? Yes, weeds also will grow along with the main plant. It will decrease the main plant production. So that weeding should be done regularly, irrigation should be done regularly. What I have written here, regularly. Means every time, means every day we have to give the water and every day we have to check about the weeding also. Weeding means we have to remove the waste plants. Weed means waste plant. We have to remove waste plants. And one more thing that we have to give water for each and every plant. And next one we will see about the fertilizers. What is the next one? Fertilizers. Yesterday we have learned about fertilizers. What are the two types of fertilizers here? Inorganic, organic fertilizers. Organic and inorganic fertilizers. Because of these fertilizers, we have to give the fertilizers in the required amount, either of the inorganic or organic. We have to give in the required amount. How we have to do? In the required amount. If we are going to cultivate the crops in a practices very good, then what we have to use? We have to use either of the organic fertilizers or inorganic fertilizers in the particularly required amount. Required means how much is needed, that much amount only we have to give for the plants. That is called the required amount. Fertilizer should be added in the required amount for the plants. Next one, machines should be used in the different stages. What we are going to do? At the last we have harvest, right? Machines. At the last, if we are getting the food, what we have to do? Yes, we have to use the machines. Machines should be used at the different stages of cultivation to help increase the efficiency. To increase the efficiency means here the growth of the plant should be maintained equally till the sowing level to the harvesting of the crop. So that to improve the crop efficiency, what we have to use? We use the machines. Next one, pesticides. What we have to use? Pesticides. Pesticides. Here, fertilizers means which is good for the soil. Pesticides means to avoid the insect. Pesticides should be sprayed to keep the crops free from the type of pest. Your pest. What are the your pesticides means insects. To avoid the insect, to avoid the improvement of the insect in the crop. So what we have to use to decrease the insects in the crop, we have to use the pesticides. What type of pesticides? Yes, whichever the important for the crop. Suppose there will be the difference for cotton crop, there will be a difference for paddy crop. We can use different types of pesticides for different crops. Next, fencing should be done. For why we have to use the fencing here? Fencing. Yes, fencing. Fencing can be done to avoid the big animals like cows, buffaloes cannot directly enter into the field. So that we need to keep the fencing also. Why it is used? Yes, to stop the big animals. Next one, step farming. Step farming. What is here the step forming? In the hilly areas, you can see the land is divided into step by step. How we are having the steps in our road, the same way land is divided into the steps. Why this type of step forming is used? Yes, step forming is mostly used in the hills. Why only in the hills I am telling? Hills does not have the plain or the flat area. Here in our areas we are having the plain, so that agricultural land will be flat. But whereas in the hill stations there will be the big hills. So to grow crops on the hills, we have taken a special thing, that is the step forming. What is that word? Step forming. Step forming can be done in the hill stations only. In the hill stations, what type of farming can be done? Step farming. And what type of crops here? Mostly coffee, tea. These are the two main crops they are going to sow in the step farming. And next one, before entering the cultivation, we are having one special green revolution. Here is a special word, the green revolution. Green revolution means to improve the plant productivity, to improve the harvesting nature, to improve the productivity of the plants. To improve the cultivation, a revolution has came. That is called the Green Revolution. The Green Revolution from 1967 to 78. Green Revolution 1967 to 78. From the stage of 1967, we have started Green Revolution, and up to it has continued to the 78. And next, what they have shown in India's status from country not producing enough food crops to the country leading the world producing food crops. Because of the Green Revolution, what will happen? Before the Green Revolution, we are the least productivity of food. After coming the Green Revolution, we are the highest productivity of the food in all over the world. That is the main importance of the Green Revolution. Before the Green Revolution, India is the lowest productivity of the food. After the Green Revolution, what we have gained? Yes, we are the highest or the topmost productivity of the food. Now I am going to show you some of the pictures, then you will get a clarity. Okay, about the topic. What is the first picture? Yes, step forming. What they have given us? Step forming. You can see the step forming means the arrangement of the hill is in the form of the steps. Means we can take one by step, one on the other. It is useful to produce large amount of the food in the form of the what type of crops they are growing, like coffee and tea in the step one. Next one, tractor plugging the field. Machines. Already I told you, for the cultivation mostly what we are going to use, we are going to use the machine, especially for the paddy culture, for paddy cutting or something grass. Mostly we will use a tractor. Tractor plugging the field. To plow the field, we are using the machine. That is the tractor. Next one, we will move to the next picture. That is harvester. Harvester harvesting the crop. Yes, now we have seen the machine that is called as a harvester. Yes, a harvester is going to cut the harvest. Means already the plants has came to harvest. The matured stage of the plants are called as harvest. Okay, now they are going to harvest the crops with the help of the machine, that is harvesting machine. Next we will see the glossary. Yes, what is the first one? Cultivate. What is the meaning of the cultivate? To plant and help grow. Now the plants has to grow with the help of the cultivation. Next meaning efficiency. The ability to do something well without much wastage. Efficiency means without wastage we have to do the work very neatly. That type of process is called as efficiency. Next one, inorganic. Not consisting of derived from the living matter. If the dead animals or the dead things, everything may be there. That is called as the inorganic. Next one, organic. Having to do with or coming with the living things. If the living things we are going to produce, already yesterday we have discussed, vermicompost we have prepared, right? Or the compost bin. We are using the microorganisms, we are using earthworms. That type of a production of organic chemicals. That is called organic fertilizer. Next one, pesticide. Chemicals used to kill pests that harm plants and crops. Already we have learned right now. Pest means insects or some of the insects which will harm the crops. Either it will be bugs. We can say simply for the plants, bugs will be, or we can say pests. To avoid them, we are using pesticides. Next one, step forming. They have given the meaning. See there, a method of growing crops on the sides of the hills or mountains by planting on graduated terrace steps built in the space. Now the hills are there. On the hills, we have divided the plants into just two. By this, we have seen the step form, right? And what we have learned today about all types of cultivation, efficiency, organic, inorganic fertilizers, pesticides, step forming, all these things. These all things can be used for what we have seen. Yes, we have seen for good cultivating methods or the good cultivating practices. What we have seen, what is the first one? Type of the soil. According to the type of the soil, we have to sow the seeds. Means we have to know the efficiency of the soil. Which type of the crop will be sown in the which type of soil. And next one, what we have seen, yes, seeds will be having a good quality. If we take the good quality of the seed, then the crop will be grown nicely and we will get large amount of the harvest. Next one, depth of the seed. We have to keep the seed in a particular depth, like 2 centimeters or 3 centimeters in the soil. Then only the seed will get enough water, air, sunlight, all this. It will increase the fertility of the soil as well as next what we have seen. Yes, growth of the plant will be also increasing. Next, irrigation. Irrigation means facility of water, sources of water. With the help of the irrigation, we have to provide water for the plants. Next one, weeding. We have to cut down the waste plants from the main plants. In their regularly, daily, means at regular intervals for 10 days, 15 days, we have to take out the weeds from the plants. Next one, we are going to use the fertilizers to improve the soil productivity or to improve the soil fertility. Next one, machines. Machines are used to cut the harvesting things. Pesticides to control the pests or the insect. Next one, fencing. Why we are using fencing? Not to enter any animal into the field. Next one, step forming, already we have seen. Mostly in the hilly areas, what type of crops will be grown? Coffee or the tea. And what is our topic name once again? Food cultivating practices. These are the main cultivating practices. Before the grain revolution, when grain revolution has started in 1967. Before that, there will be the no revolution. Because of the green revolution only, we have improved our productivity of food. Now the India is the topmost food productivity because of the green revolution. By this, we have completed our topic. What is our topic? Good cultivating practices. Try to read the textbook once again and try to complete the worksheet which I am going to give you. Okay? Okay, children, bye. We will meet in the next class.